There's nobody else in this room.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh dear. Good morning. Welcome to Stretch Saturday. Right, let's make a start and find ourselves a space. Just going to warm up nice and gently. Again, bring our arms up just over our heads, slowly back down. If you want to step from side to side, you can do. Again, just nice, gently getting our body moving again.
So you don't do like a cardio warm up for stretch?
No, just
Interesting.
nice and kind of just getting everything loose and mobile as opposed to being increasing our heart rate.
I always have to do this twisting to kind of get the kinks out. I'm always tight, like in a certain spot. It's weird.
Oh, we're going to do one of those in a minute as well. Don't worry. I'm going to just like move this now. I'm going to bring it into windmill arms. Big circles, arms all the way forwards. Ah. And with these, you want to be like just feeling it in your shoulders, your back and things. Really stretch them out so you can find as far forward as you can get them, as far back as you can get them. Big, big circles. Then reverse them. So go in the opposite direction. And you might find one side clicks, one side doesn't click. You might find you get the Rice Krispie effect, where you get like snap, crackle, and pop going. These are all quite normal. Just things kind of moving. Okay. From there, I'm going to turn it into shoulder rolls. So roll your shoulders all the way back, squeezing your back, expanding your chest. That nice big stretch. Crush your chest, squeezing your back in the opposite way. So stretch your back and squeeze your chest. Nice, big, solid movements. Okay. Now we're going to bring our arms out to the side. Pop your thumbs up. We're going to do some elbow circles. Nice big circles with our elbows. Yeah. All the way one direction. The opposite direction. Or got our arms up. Just pop your arms out to the side at shoulder height. I'm going to turn one hand up, arm up, and push our body over to that side, keeping our feet solid on the ground, moving at the hips. Turn that hand upside down, turn your other hand up the right way up, and push that way. And then reverse your hands again, and across the other way. All the way. And keeping your feet solidly on the floor. And the other direction. And back again.
What's the stretching?
Stretching out in your back and your sides, and your shoulders. Really push out to the side, as I say, keeping your legs solidly on the ground. Bring your hands down. We'll just do some shoulder shrugs. So try to get your ears to your shoulders. Just all the way up. Nothing major. Yep. Nicely done. Okay. Bring your hands together, it's on your chest. And feet just over shoulders apart. We're just going to twist all the way around to the left. And hold it there for a moment. And then all the way around to the right. Hold that there for a moment. And then back again. To the left. See how far around you can see. And to the right. Feels like we're doing our best owl impression. And, yeah. And again, keep those feet nice and firmly planted on the ground. You should feel that twist all the way down your spine, always down each side of your body. So your hips, your armpits, just like when we do Ukrainian twists. Oh, we're the thing there. Again, keeping that thought on our hips, we're just going to do some hip flicks side to side. It'd be remiss of me if I didn't tell you about canoeing. I feel like I've been doing that for years now.
What's that?
I always say when I do this movement, I always say this is the movement you do when you're trying to right your canoe if you're doing an Eskimo roll.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause it's this movement that kind of gets you upright. Yeah. Then come back to the center. Then we're going to go for some pelvic tilt. So we're going to push pelvis all the way forwards. Ooh, that was a nice click. And then all the way backwards. Again, really kind of nice big positive movements all the way backwards. All the way forwards. Again. Oh, we're going down to our knees. Bring our feet together. We're just going to do some knee circles. Just going all the way around in one direction. And then in the opposite. Nice big knee circles. Okay. Right, for this next one, if you need to grab hold of something just for a bit of balance, if not, you can use this as a bit of balance for yourself. We're just going to hold one foot in the air. And we're just going to do some ankle rotations. So you're going to rotate your foot in one direction, and try to make it as big a drawing of a circle with your toes as you can. And then the opposite direction. Same again. Okay. Switch onto the other foot. Again, nice big circle. And then the opposite direction as well. Oops. Amazing how many things just click and pop when you do this stuff. Okay, moving back up, we're going to move onto our hands. So let's just bring our hands in front of us, just roughly about your typing distance. We're just going to flick our wrists. It's like you're having a crazy day in the office, thousands of emails to send out. So just flick the wrists. Then palms up. Same again. Now just kicking cocky, trying to write those emails at the back of your hands. And then palms down. Palms back up again. Flick the fingers out. Getting circulation back into them. Right, we're going to put our elbows together and then interlace our fingers. This, hold them together like a giant fist. I'm just going to roll our wrists. We need to try and get faster, 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 and then just slow it down. Okay. What I'd like you to do now is just take your hands. I would like you to move your interlaced fingers one finger across. I want you to reverse that movement that you were doing. You might find this feels a bit clunky. The dominant side and the recessive side. But it's good to be able to practice both sides. Good old bilateral learning. Okay. Now we're going to move up to our neck, our axis and atlas joints. We're just going to look up to the ceiling and bring your chin to your chest. Look up to the ceiling and chin to your chest. And you're not pushing this one. It's just whatever the natural kind of movement feels like. Just warming things up. Okay. Bring your head back to the center. Just look to the left and look to the right. Again, not pushing it too much, just nice, gentle movements. Bring your head back to the center. And we're now going to try and bring our ear to our shoulder this time. On left and on the right. Okay, you should feel that down the sides of your neck. But it's not a Not massively pushing it, just as far as it naturally goes. And hopefully what you find is after you've done a couple, it just goes that little bit further. It kind of gets used to it. Oh, that was an interesting click. So hopefully feeling warmed up. Now we're going to go through and do our stretching. We're going to go through each of the different muscle groups individually. We'll start off by stretching our chest. So just to remind ourselves, the chest is the pectoral muscle that goes across the top of the chest. The origin point is in the sternum in the center. It kind of fans out across the top of your chest and then anchors at the top of your arm. In fact, if you hold your arm up, if you put your hand underneath your armpit, you should be able to just feel where the anchor's in there. If you kind of squeeze your chest, you should feel that muscle kind of tense up. So the whole point of a pectoral muscle is for pushing things away from you. So for us to stretch it, we need to be able to push it the opposite direction. So we're going to use our arm. We're going to apply a bit of pressure against the wall. We're going to put the arm against the wall so it's anchored on. It needs to be at shoulder height. I'm just going to use the side of this piece of equipment here. And then what I want to do, for me, I use the foot that's nearest the wall. I step that one forward and I just lean into it so I can feel that stretch against the chest. Once you've found that stretch point, I'm going to hold it. Ah, last time I used the app. I should do that again. And we've got the timer then. Da, da, da. Stopwatch. There we are. Right. There we go. Right. Let's find that stretch point. And now I can see when 15 seconds will be up. I'm just going to hold it 15 seconds. Starting now.
Ooh, fancy.
I know. I did this last time. I remembered it. Okay. Come back. We're going to do a bit of developmental stretching, which means we'll stretch twice every single time. And the second stretch is going to go that little bit further. So find that stretch point again and just move that this line maybe a millimeter or two more. And hold it. And release. Okay. So do same on the other side. Again, bring your arm up to shoulder height. Leg that's closest to the wall, put forwards, find that stretch point, and we'll hold it. And release. Okay, one more time. Find that stretch point, go a little bit deeper and hold it. And release. Okay, that's for our chest. We're going to move now onto our biceps. So again, origin point of biceps on top of the shoulder, anchor points down by your elbow. Whole idea of bicep is you squeeze to raise your arms, so you're pulling things in towards yourself. So for us to be able to stretch it out, we need to go in the opposite direction. So you're going to do a similar thing as what we just did with the chest. We're going to bring our arm up to shoulder height. We're going to use the heel of our hand, pressing against the wall, and we're going to make sure we've turned our arm so our bicep faces forwards. As we do that, we're then going to apply pressure and get that to that stretch point. Again, so find a wall that you can use. Find that stretch point and hold it. So, um, and release. Okay, one more time. Find that stretch point and hold it. and release. Okay. Do the exact same on the other side. Again, heel of the hand against the wall. Turn your arm forward, find that stretch point, hold it. And release. One more time, find the stretch point, go a millimetre more and hold it. That's our biceps done. I'm going to move now on to the triceps. So similar to biceps, origin points at the shoulder, anchor points down by your elbow. And the idea is it allows you to straighten your arm, pushing things away from you again. So for us to be able to stretch this out, we need to be able to pull it more towards us. So for this, we're going to bring our hands over the top of our head.
Sorry, I missed it. What are we stretching? What area?
The tricep.
Tricep. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just missed that bit. I was distracted for a second. Sorry.
No worries.
It's been a while since I did stretch Saturday. Really a while.
Yeah, I think I haven't done one since July. So yeah, it's been busy.
Probably like 6 months for me. Maybe 9, maybe a year. I don't know.
So bring it over our heads. Either bring our hand onto our elbow and push it down so you can get your hand as far down as your back as you can. Or if you can, bring your hand up and grab hold of your hand and pull your arm down. Whichever way you're doing it, grab hold and hold it. Feel that stretch. Okay. Release. And then one more time. Find that stretch point, hold it. Okay. Exactly the same on the other side. So arm up, hand on your back. Either holding onto your shoulder, sorry, an elbow, or grabbing hold of your hand. Now hold it. And again, if you're listening on this on the recording, if you find that you can do one with your elbow, but you can't grasp your hand, or you can only do one hand on one side, that's normal. And release. Same again. Put yourself back into your stretch point. Go a little bit deeper and hold it. Yeah, you might find one side is more stretchy than the other. That's normal.
Hold on 1 sec.
No worries. And release. Okay. That's done. Oh, give you set up here. Oh, yes, you have one side of your body which is usually a little bit more flexible than the other. Again, it comes down to which side you use more. And it might not be your dominant side that's the most stretchy. So it's a thing to think about.
What I missed.
No worries. A little bit of filler contact, sorting out Sarah's mat. Just basic stuff. Nothing to worry about.
I just have to go.
Right.
Because I got in so late, I didn't say hi to my wife, and she's like, "What are you doing? You're out of bed so early." I'm just awake.
No problems at all. Always the most important person to get sorted out. Right, we're going to go for back work now. We're going to do two different exercises for our back. First one, we're going to be stretching the sides of our back. What I want to do is to find that space, bring your hand up, grab hold of your wrist with the other hand, and then continue to pull yourself over. So you should feel a nice stretch down the side of your torso. Manipulating your back. And hold it. Okay. And release. Same again. Same hand up. Grab and hold that wrist. Pulling yourself out over, hold it, just go a little bit further. Release, okay. Other side, the hand up, hold your wrist, pull yourself over, hold it. Release. One more time, hand up, hold your wrist, pull yourself up. That's it. Okay, that's the first of our two back stretches. The next one we're going to do, it's a bit like diving. I'll show you this one from the side. So this one's going to stretch out the whole of our back. We'll bring our hands up. As if you're reaching for the ceiling, so go as tall and as straight as you can. And then from this position, when you surround in your back, bring your arms down as far as you can. Once you got as far as you can, just hold it. And be able to go further. So be one. That's perfectly okay. Good old biomechanics, everyone's different. And release. Bring yourself back up. Same again. Now reach for the ceiling. Make yourself as tall and straight as you possibly can. Once you've got there, then start to round your back over. Bring yourself back down as far as you can and hold it. There we go. We're going to do a little bit on shoulders now. But for these, we're just going to bring our hand up to shoulder height. We're going to bring it, keeping our shoulder down. We don't want our shoulders to hunch up. Keep it down. We're going to bring a hand across our body. Once we've got it across our body, bring our other hand round. Just grab hold of it and pull a little bit. You should feel a little bit of tension back your shoulder and just hold that.
Don't really feel it.
Just try pulling a little bit more, see if you feel it that way. And release. Again, one more time. The hand up. Again, keeping that shoulder nice and low. Arm across. Bring your hand in. Just pull it more towards your body. Hold it. Down. Let's then to the side. Arm out straight, shoulder height. Keep shoulder low. Pull your arm across. Bring your hand in. Hug it towards your body. And hold it. Release. One more time. So arm up. Across the body. Hug it in. And hold it. Now we're going to move down to our legs. We're going to start off with our quads. So remember in our quads, the origin point's by your hip, anchor point's down by your knee, and the idea of your quad is it's so it can straighten your leg. So for us to be able to stretch it, we need to bring it the other way. Again, if you need to hold on to something for balance, do so. It's more important to get the stretch than it is the balance. But for this one, we're going to bring our heel up to our bottom, try and pull the leg in as far as we can, feel that stretch down the front of our quads. What I'd also like you to do is kind of push your hips forwards. What you should find is that should give you a deeper stretch. Once you've got it, hold it. Oh, my quads are tight. Release. Oh, that feels better. Okay, one more time. So heel up to your bottom. Again, push those hips forward and hold it. Okay. Okay, onto the other side. Exactly the same movement. So heel up to your bottom, pushing those hips forwards and hold it. Oh, these are tight. And one more time. Heel up to your bottom, hips forward, push that a little bit more, hold it. There we're going to go into a runner's stretch. And for this one, this is going to work our hamstrings at the top of our legs and also a bit on our calves on the bottom of our legs. So our hamstrings, the origin points up by our hips, anchors down by our knees, and they allow us to bend our leg upwards. And with our calves, same again, it allows us to bend our toes forwards. So what we need to do for both of these is try and bend them in the opposite direction. So put your foot forward, and then with the back knee, you're going to bend the back knee down. I'd like you to point your toes and pull your toes up towards your body. And with your other hand, you just put it on top of your leg. So you can apply a little bit of pressure above the knee. And once you've found that kind of stretch point there, just hold it. You okay there, Jason?
No, I'm not getting the form.
Okay, let's go one more time then. So step forwards. And what you need to do is pull your toes up towards you.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the first part. Then I want you to drop your back knee down. So if I switch legs and do it that way, you can see me dropping the back knee down.
Yeah, that's what I'm not getting. I'm dropping it, but then I'm falling down. Literally,
Right.
no balance.
So if you widen your legs a little bit, because what a lot of people do is they do that and then they get unbalanced. But if you widen your legs a little bit, you'll be more balanced as you go down. You can always hold on to something as well.
Yeah,
Don't
what's the
feel like
problem?
you.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah. Leg just to apply a bit of pressure. Hold it there. So you should feel that on the back of your leg. Okay, and release. And then one more time, just dropping back into that same movement. So back leg bent, front leg pulling your toes up and hold it. Applying that bit of pressure at the top of your leg. And release.
You
Switching
mean the back
legs.
of your leg, the back of your lower leg, right? Your calf.
Yes. Yeah. So the back of your front leg, yeah, that's where the calf should be feeling. That's why you're pulling your toes up.
No, what I mean, not your front leg, back of your front leg, but back of the lower part of that.
Yes. Yeah. So you
Knee
should
leg. Okay.
feel it there and feel it on the top part of the back of the leg as well.
Not so much, but
Yeah.
getting there.
Cool.
Switch.
Switch to the other side. So leg out in front. Bend your knee, toes pulled up towards you. A little bit of pressure on your leg. We'll hold that. Oh, Okay, and release. And one more time, dropping back into it. Hold it. Okay. From here, we're going to head down to the ground. I'm going to do a stretch. Kind of stretches out your glutes, so your backside, as well as kind of down your back. So once you're on your back, just pop your hands out to each side, like a T shape, at shoulder height, so that your hands are actually touching the ground. From there, we're going to take our right leg, we're going to bring it across the top of our left leg, so that the foot is roughly underneath where your knee is. So the outside of your right foot is on the outside of your left leg. After that, and then keeping our shoulders on the ground, I'm going to continue to twist the knee, so the right knee over towards the left side. You should feel your body's twisting. And you should have a nice stretch across your chest, across your back, across your glutes. Some people will be able to get their knee to the ground, others it'll just hover. That's perfectly okay. However far you get, we're just going to hold it. 5 more seconds left. I know it feels like an eternity. That's it, we're done. So relax for a second. We're going to do exactly the same thing again. Again, pushing that knee up towards the floor. And hold it. And we're done. So reset yourself back. So both legs out straight. Your toes a bit of a wiggle. And now we're going to do the other side. So bring our left leg up. Bring our the outer side of our left foot, the outside of our right knee. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. We're going to continue to push the left knee over towards the right. And hold it. Bring it up to the center. I'm going to push over one more time. Again, left knee back over towards the right. Find that stretch and hold it. And reset. The legs out straight. Just give your knees a bit of a bend, your toes a bit of a wiggle. We're going to roll over onto our front. We're going to do some cat cows. So into all fours. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we're going to then round our back into the best angry cat stretch you can imagine. Imagine you've got a piece of string that's tied to your belly button. You're trying to pull that belly button up through your back as far up to the ceiling as you can. Tuck your head in between your arms. Okay. And then we're going to alternate it. We're going to pull that piece of string down towards the ground, look up to the ceiling. So go into our cow pose. So our backside will feel like it's sticking out. Heads up to the ceiling. And then we'll just reverse that again. Pulling your back up to the ceiling. Head down between our arms. Nice big arch in our back. The angry cat stretch. Again, back the way. So pulling this ring down towards the ground, looking up to the ceiling. Okay. Sit, stand up, stop off, and that is the end of a stretch session for this Saturday. Hopefully feel a little bit more stretchy, certainly a little bit more awake. I'm
Yeah,
ready
all
for an
good.
amazing weekend.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And yeah, you have a good weekend as well. Hope you get up to something relaxing, productive, etc.
Yeah, I've got this weekend we're going running in Fountains Abbey, and they've got a art exhibition on there called Helios, which is a giant representation of the sun based off a load of images taken by NASA. So you get to see all the solar flares and things from. So that
Very
sounds
cool.
quite cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's moving images, so it's not all still images. This one. And then we've got to clean the garage out. It's been one of those
Oh,
tasks on
good
my
times.
task list for God knows how long. Good times is not probably the word I would have used, but
I
it needs
know.
to be done.
There's always this areas in someone's home or apartment or whatever where you just chuck everything. Oh, we'll
Yeah,
do it later. It's basically the equivalent of a garbage can. Jerry Seinfeld does this whole bit where he says all storage units, New York, everyone's got small apartments.
yeah, yeah.
So all the storage units are effectively a garbage.
Cool. I love it. But yeah, interesting theory,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, but just because you put it something or you put it away, you're not using it. You want to have it for later, but you don't really use it for later ever.
Yeah,
So cleaning out is always that painful thing where you have to actually address it.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow's job anyway, not today's.
All right, there
Right.
you go.
Enjoy the weekend. We'll
You
catch
too.
up with you later. All right.
Cheers.
Bye bye for now.